Welcome back to another Millennial in Debt video. If you are new here, you're probably wondering where the heck has she been? And if you are a tried and true future millionaire, you know that sometimes it just bees like that. But today we're going to be talking about AI, in particular ChatGPT, and how you can use it for your personal finances. No matter how you feel about AI, it's very difficult to deny the benefits that these platforms have in our everyday life. So what we're going to be talking about is 6 ways that you can use ChatGPT to help you with your personal finances and the prompts that you can input into the platform to get the results that you are looking for. First place we're going to start off with is budgeting and expense tracking. There is a reason that chapter 1 in my new book, So This Is Why I'm Broke, talks about the importance of budgeting. It's because it sets the platform for what you are trying to do. Now, when it comes to inputting questions into ChatGPT, it is best not to overthink or overcomplicate the process, especially if you are new to the AI game and you're just trying to get your feet wet. What you're going to want to do is you're going to start by inputting the basics of your income, your expenses, and asking for a standard budget for you to follow for 1 month, 30 days. The reason it's important to try for just 30 days, like I mentioned in the book, a lot of times we can feel pressure to try a budget that your favorite influencer has tried or your best friend has tried, and it just doesn't seem to work particularly for you very well, or it just doesn't work well with your financial circumstances. So you want to give that budget a try for 30 days. If you find that it works well or that you're interested in continuing, then you would try for another 30 days. If you're like, this didn't really work for me, or it's torturous, or it just feels like a really big gray cloud over my finances, then you can try a completely different budget in the next month. If you have a budget that you currently want audited or need a little support and help, my 12-week accountability group is opening back up on July 3rd. You can register with the link in the description box or go to millennialindebt.com/accountability group. Next up, we have saving, which the chapter 2 in the book. So we see the pattern going on here. ChatGPT can also help you create a savings plan or create sinking funds if you have goals that you are trying to reach over the next month, 3 months, 6 months, next year, 10 years, whatever it is, as long as you input your questions specifically to look like this. What's important to remember when you are asking ChatGPT questions about your finances or setting up plans for you, that you input your accurate income. That includes any side hustles that you may have and your expenses. So things like rent, groceries, utilities, transportation, all the things that take money out of our pockets. You're going to want to input those as well. I love to use ChatGPT as an elevated Google, so you can also use that to teach yourself financial concepts that you're either struggling to understand, confused about, or have never heard about, and Google's just giving you way too much fluff. You can input questions like, explain the idea of compound interest and apply it to my savings plan. You can ask it to create a guide on how to use the envelope method. You can even ask ChatGPT to help you do a no-spend challenge for X amount of time. So that could be 4 weeks, 8 weeks, whatever it is that you're looking to do, and they will use the income inputs, the expense inputs, and the time frame to set up a plan that works for you. Investing. Now, before you get hype and too excited, no, ChatGPT cannot predict what stock is going to do amazing next month or next week or next year. No, ChatGPT is not going to help you become a millionaire overnight by giving you insider tips on investing. No, ChatGPT should be used as an investment tool to help support your investment strategy for educational purposes. So again, we're not using ChatGPT to help us predict what we're going to be doing. We're not going to be using ChatGPT to stock pick because we do index funds over here, around here. You can use ChatGPT to help you understand asset allocation, diversification, risk management, and things like that so that you can set up your portfolio outside of the platform, because ChatGPT is not an investment platform. You've been following me long enough to know that. Now, one of my favorite ways to help my clients use ChatGPT is for debt management and debt payoff. Similar to how you created the budget and the savings plan for yourself, you're going to want to input all the information needed to give you a debt payoff timeline or a debt payoff map, essentially. So for example, you input a question like this where you would state the amount of time that you want to pay off your loan, the amount of loans that you have or amount of debt that you have, your monthly minimum payment, and your interest rate, so that it's getting an accurate read and creating that debt payment plan for you. You also can input your income and your expenses so that it knows just how much money you can allocate to debt payoff without making it seem too overwhelming or making it feel like you'll never get out of debt. Last but certainly not least is ChatGPT can be a great tool to help with your credit. And they're thinking, future millionaire, Come again? Say what? ChatGPT is not a tax specialist. ChatGPT is not a credit specialist, right? ChatGPT is not an investing specialist, but it is a great educational tool that can help you create guidelines, understand how to do certain things, and figure out things that might be a little too confusing on Google or on Instagram. Many times I get clients asking me, well, can I fix my credit? How can I fix my credit? What can I do? Should I pay someone to fix my credit? The answer is no, always. I just feel like you should not pay someone to fix your credit because 9 times out of 10, it's going to be a scammer just trying to take your money. But you can use ChatGPT to help you understand how you can fix your credit score yourself, right? So how you can go and reach out to the companies that might have an error on your credit score, or have ChatGPT essentially teach you how to report inaccuracies on your credit report. And there you have it, 6 simple ways where you can use ChatGPT to help you get your personal finances on track. If you want a little more hands-on, you're a little afraid of the AI, you can always grab a copy of my first book, So This Is Why I'm Broke, now available wherever books are sold. Or you can join my 12-week accountability group where I will be doing budgeting audits, meeting with you live every single week for the next 3 months, helping you save $1,500 and invest $300 over the course of the next 3 months. So I've got all the tools for you, the DIY option, the reading option, the hands-on digital option, whatever you need, I got you. And I promise to be a little more consistent with the content on YouTube. I'm on every other platform though. I'm a pretty good time on TikTok, I've heard. I don't know, but I will catch you in the next one. Peace.